All right, so this YouTube video is for you grade 11 students going into grade 12 next year. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the new process for registering for classes. The old one no longer exists. Like everything else this year, it's different. So we're going to just go through the process. There's also a Word document that you can also follow. You're going to go first to the Esterhazy High School website. And then there's a tab on the top here, Programs and Services. That is what you are going to click. And then below, MSS or My School SASC is what it stands for. So then here you are going to type in the same username that you use for everything else that you log into with the school. You're going to put that here. Then the call sign, and you kind of have been used to this now, is gssd.ca. My cord was on the pad here. So sm293@gssd.ca. And the password for you is going to be capital GSSD 204 exclamation. So it'll look like that, and you're going to log in. So now we're on this screen. You can look at some of the other things on here, but right now we're going into My Info. There's again some more options here. We're going to go to the bottom one, is Requests. So this is for next year. So you're going to notice that right away you are required to take both ELA A30 and B30. So those are plugged in here for you. You cannot even unselect them. Okay, so those are there because those are two classes that you need to have. These are all primary requests, humanities. You have to take either history or Canadian Studies 30 or Social Studies 30. So if you're interested in both, you can take both. If you just want to take the one, you take the one, hit OK. And that will be listed here for you. Now we're going to go back, and this isn't exactly working correctly, and we've had to do some adjustments, but grade 10 electives. Now, if there was a class, a required class, or something in grade 10 that maybe you want to go back and take, now bearing in mind that we're not doing a lot of, we are cohorting next year, so you won't be able to necessarily take a lot of 10 classes or 20 level classes unless it's phys ed, computer science, commercial cooking, maybe visual art, because those would all be combined classes. But maybe you never had a chance to take, Art 10 and you want to take that class. By all means, put that in your schedule. And then if this is the key, is your alternate priority. So if this is a must-have class for you, like I need to have visual art or I will perish. For many of you, that might be like a band 30. You're going to put one as the priority. If it's, it'd be nice to have, I really do want to take it, but it's not necessary for university. It's just a really strong interest area. Maybe it's a 2. If it's like visual art 30, that's a 3. That is an alternate class. If I get it, I get it. Won't be too hurt if I don't. Okay. Or maybe it's drama 10. Maybe you want to go back and take that and get an extra credit or something like that. Even if you're a grade 12 student, you can go back and do that class if you don't have it already. Okay. So we're going to hit OK. Then it's going to pop up Art 10 and our 10 electives. You can also go to the 20 electives. Maybe, you had that communications media 10, but you never did take 20. That might be a combined class that we're going to allow. Maybe you really, really want to take that because that's something that you're interested in. Hit OK. Then it's going to show up here. Now, for the 30 level classes, this is really important. You guys have to make sure that you have the right prerequisites for it. It's not blacking out. Normally, it would be blacking out classes that you are not allowed to take because you don't have the prerequisites. Right now, I know that Sky hasn't taken, pre-calculus 30, right? Because that's a class she would have to take in grade grade 12, it's going to let me pick classes, even chemistry 30. I don't know if Sky has taken physical science 20, but it's still going to allow her to check this, but you are going to have to check your transcript or know that you have taken that class, that physical science, before you can take the Chem 30. Okay, it's not doing the things that it would normally do by blocking it out. So you have to be really conscientious of which classes you're picking. Same with biology. I know that Sky has taken Health Science 20, but the biology is showing up, which is good because we're going to select that. Again, don't forget to put a priority in here. So Bio 30, top priority, need to have that. Calculus, we're going to uncheck that. But maybe Chemistry 30, not quite as important, going to be a 2. So if it fits in my schedule, that's important. Band, if that's top priority for me, that's going to be a 1. Okay? I hope you understand this. Remember, in grade 12, you have to pick a minimum of 8 classes. Minimum. I would highly recommend, because of the way that things are going to work out, that you select 10 and we drop as they don't fit into your schedule. But it's always harder to add things after or try and fit things in after the schedule is built. So always have a few extra ones and we can drop as we work through the scheduling process. So again, you need to have, remember, ELA A30, B30, and one of those history classes. It won't let you post or submit without those. And then you need to have a minimum of 2 other 30 level electives. So you have to have 5 30 level or grade 12 classes to graduate. Okay. The rest are electives and you can pick them based on your interests, what prerequisites you have, and what classes you need for university. Remember, especially for a lot of you, you do need that foundations or pre-calculus math to get into university or in order to be able to take certain university classes. So you need to double check that. Also, you might need to have a 30 level science. So don't forget about that. And for some of you, even you will need to have an arts ed class. So like that might be band or drama or something else, depending on the program that you're interested in. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I hope this is maybe even easier than doing it in the other system. It certainly looks a little bit better. It's pretty easy to navigate. And then I would just hit post, and when you're done all your selections, you can also just log off, and when you log back in, it'll still be there, all the stuff that you've selected. So you can make adjustments till the end of the month, talk to your parents and make sure that everything is in your schedule. If you need to talk to them about your schedule, and make sure that you have all the requirements that you need. Good luck, you guys.